We see both crews here with their hands up in the Wyfold Upper Thames Rowing Club, Marlow Rowing Club B. Uncoxed boats, so instead of the coxswains putting their arms up, it'll be the rowers. But once they're straight and ready, arms down and away they go. Tricky conditions, so the umpire's looking to get those events away as swiftly as they can. Hard and fast start here in the Bucks station from Marlow Rowing Club B. Absolutely driving it. Tom, what's your read on this race?
Yeah, I think Upper Thames might have had the better of the two starts. They're certainly on paper the faster of the two crews, and that's probably borne out in the opening exchanges. They've got probably a third of a length on Marlow B, who defeated Los Gatos Rowing Club of the United States of America yesterday to progress to the Wednesday. Curious progression pattern for the Wyfold Challenge Cup this year. These crews will race right up until the Friday, upon which time they have a rest on the Saturday and will return, two of them, for the final on the Sunday. And of course, Upper Thames, always when they boat a crew at Henley, they're expected to be strong and go deep in the competition, and that is showing here. They're just trying to stretch out to a length lead over Marlow B.
We'll move down the track now to the live shots of this race, and we can see that the crew in the Bucks station on the right-hand side of your screen, Upper Thames Rowing Club, has continued to move out on Marlow Rowing Club B. So we'll go down and have a look at Upper Thames Rowing Club in the bow seat there. Dale Bucket, Thomas Hole in front of him, Stephen Griffiths in 3, and Matthew Cummings in the stroke seat. Matthew Cummings competed at Henley for London Rowing Club and Thames Rowing Club before moving out west and joining Upper Thames. He's from New Zealand originally, rowing for Petone Rowing Club. Also lived in Vancouver and rowed for Vancouver Rowing Club. So he's been all over the place, all over the Commonwealth.
He's certainly shopped around 100%, but finds himself here in the stroke seat of an Upper Thames crew who are looking like the real deal. It has to be said, there are some very talented outfits in the Wyfold Challenge Cup for Coxless Fours this year. And Upper Thames, who last won this event in 2014, the same year actually they won the Britannia Challenge Cup for Club Coxless Fours. So that was an amazing year for that club. They haven't quite scaled the same lofty heights since, but this Upper Thames crew will certainly have ambition to move through the progression pattern towards the serious end of racing, right? The Friday and the Sunday for this event, the semi-finals and the finals, and looking like they've dispatched Marlow B with relative ease at this stage.
It's a great shot of both crews here, and I think it gives a good picture of what's happening in both boats. Upper Thames looking really smooth, moving through the back end together, working together straight up and down the boat. They're great, focus in on them. And when we pan out, you'll see the contrast to the Marlow crew, who really look to be working against one another in the boat, really leaning hard into the riggers. You can see the bowman really leaning into his stroke side rigger quite hard there. The crews look to be pulling against one another through the stroke. And you can imagine that any force that isn't going straight up and down through the boat, any sideways torsion or tension through the boat is going to basically lose speed. So you're not channeling your power in the most direct way possible, which is straight up and down the boat, straight through the oar, driving that boat forward. So that sort of explains, I think, a little bit of the difference in the speed between those two boats.
That was a clinic in biomechanics, that, Sarah, I have to say. I'm not sure my sculling days covered that, but you're completely right. Efficiency is the name of the game right now, rowing, and making that stroke look as efficient and, like you said, as simple as possible. But Marlow B, although they're not in shot here, Upper Thames continuing to row away. Marlow B actually coached by Matt Evans and Alex Morris, and there's a little shout out in these notes about the amazing job they've done in the past 3 years. This will be their last event coaching the senior squad at Marlow now. As I remember, I think Marlow A actually went out yesterday in this event for Club Coxless Fours, so this could be the swan song for those two coaches. So credit to the job that they've done for getting 2 boats, 8 athletes into the regatta proper, but no match for the poise, style and skill of Upper Thames, who actually, I have to say, do really look composed and a crew to be reckoned with. We saw the Norwegian crew from Oslo win pretty comfortably this morning, and they're another outfit that I've got my eye on in an event that always interests me, always keeps me on the edge of my seat. But Upper Thames glories past. 2014 was the last time they ascended those Henley steps to claim the trophy. Maybe 2022 will be the year which they repeat that feat as they move down towards the line, comfortably leading the B crew from Marlow Rowing Club.
Upper Thames just bringing the rate down a notch here. They're comfortable. They know that they have done what they need to do on this Wednesday at Henley Royal Regatta. A number of days ahead for them, hopefully. But racing all the way down to the line, it is Marlow Rowing Club B crew. Victory in the Wyfold Challenge Cup going to Upper Thames Rowing Club over Marlow Rowing Club B.